Oh, such a fish.
What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of Bag Boys. Right, so this video we're giving you the conclusions you all needed. Well, maybe you didn't, but as I said in the thumbnail, we're going to be wrapping things up. On the last video, I know I mentioned to you guys there wasn't a lot of things that actually got done. We did a lot of work, but we didn't get a lot of cars completed or concluded. And now you see there's a couple of cars standing here that all need to be finished. So today we're going to be tying up loose ends, starting with the Golf. The last time I showed you guys that we pressure tested the bags and they seem to be working fine, held pressure perfectly. However, I just want to give it one last test before I throw it in the car. And then we did also get these connectors, which are null nut connectors, so they screw on instead of just push in. And this is also just to make sure that that can't be a possible place for leaking, because the lines came to me from a different car. They weren't the right length to get all the way to the wheels, and that's why we need connectors, because we needed to extend the lines. So yeah, that's the first thing we're gonna get into. I'm gonna stop talking and get to work. I hope you guys enjoy. Shabaranks. Okay, we got all our null nut fittings fitted to the car. Can I just add as well, the rear wheels, the rear suspension, it's been up since last week Thursday. So I think that is, if anything, that is exactly how you want things to be. But anyway, so the lines and everything else is sorted for the bags to go in. I just want to do a final pressure test before I install it in the car. So I just got the compressor charging outside there. I'm going to pump it up, and then we'll check back in 5 minutes. So, well, that will be now for you guys. So let's see. All right, it's about 5 minutes later. We're still chilling on 5, no leaks, and apparently the gun's not leaking today either. So yeah, this one is ready to go in. I'm just gonna test the other one, and then we can go over to installing on the car. Alright, car's on the floor. It is testing time. I'm feeling anxious, feeling nervous. I'm gonna test it on camera for the first time. So let's see, let's go through the car together and see what we get. So we start with these fittings over here. Give them a young spray. I highly doubt these will leak, but yeah, quiet as a buzzle. Dead quiet. Right, so that's good. Let's go to the back. Okay, the connector at the back. Let's give him a test. Love it, love it. Let's see in the boot. Okay, so here in the boot I did get a leak from the rear left and front left. Those two weren't leaking, so I'm just gonna clean the threads out, clean those threads off on here, and then put some Loctite on and put it back in, and then allow it to dry and test again. And then I'll probably just go ahead and test right through to the front again. Okay, and there we go. A for away, no minor leakages. Right, so now we sealed from the back. Let's move to the front. Okay, looks like we're still good here as well. Okay, let's just give this another test here. I'm really impressed with these null nut fittings. They actually work pretty damn well. I have no doubts that this will work properly. Yeah, looks like those are safe. So okay, we are good all the way to the bags. So if there's anything now, we know that it's in the front by the bag. So let's just see from here. the bags are holding air, we're gonna head through to Q-Beams quickly just to go pick up the bags for the Vauxhall. So come with me on the road quickly. Alright guys, so we just arrived at Q-Beams workshop now. As you can see, I still got the Golf 5 up at the same height as what we left. So it looks like everything went well and it's holding air like it's supposed to. So we can finally move on from this car. I'm actually here to come and pick up the bags for the Vauxhall. So I'll show you guys that when we get back to the shop. And then we just need to make some purchase to make sure that the bags don't drop over the fittings again, but we'll get into that in a moment. So sharp. Yo, I must tell you guys, the straight pipe on this car is freak addictive. I want to give you guys a listen, just to make it clear. I'm not abusing the car or driving super fast with it, but I'm going to shift down to 4th and then go back up to 6 quickly. Just yeah. That's freak addictive. You don't even have to drive fast, like that's crazy loud. Here's a tunnel. Okay, so just got back to the shop now. Sat in traffic as well, so it was about an hour and a half's drive and the heights are still exactly the same. So that's one loose end we get to tie up. And let's air it out for ceremonial air out sesh. Rust, Papa, rust. I can rust now. Oh, lovely. And I thank you.
The next day.
Okay guys, so it is the next day. As you can see, I'm back at Andre's poly rubber supplies. So yeah, we're back here to collect the mounts for the Toyota 20 valve. I just thought I'd take an opportunity just to remind you guys that we are still partnered with Andre, and there is a 10% discount should you come to Andre or myself to get any polyurethane parts. Just to refresh your memory, they do poly pouring, which is pouring into like top hats and things like that, and control arms that they don't have pre-molds for. And then they also have pre-molded sets for the more common cars, so Mark 1, Sentras and stuff like that. You can contact me or Byron, because his number will be in the YouTube video in the description below if you need anything. But for now, let's head back to the shop. Okay, so back at the shop now. Spent the entire day driving around after being at Andre, and it's currently 5 o'clock. JC and them next door are closing off already, but it seems like I'm gonna have to work a little bit late today. Went to fetch the fittings for the bags that we got. So we got a step down fitting here into a 10mm fitting, and this line is 6mm. The reason I did this is because I wanted to reuse the fittings that came with the bags. Because we had trouble with it the last time, I just wanted it to stay the way that it was when it was given to me. So in case we have any trouble, I can just tell the manufacturer, okay, look, we haven't changed anything, and they failed. But nonetheless, we're hoping that that's not going to be the case and that it actually works. I've tested both of these bags, pressure test on the bench, as you guys saw earlier in the video, and they are both good to go, right? So luckily for me, somewhere here I've got the old bag, so I can use this to mock up what I want to do on the shock here. But before we can go ahead and mount the bags, there is an issue that we found out here. So if I put the bag on its place up here, right, and this part here comes up to the shock, it's actually sitting skew, and that is because when the wheel goes up into the arch, you can see here it cambers inwards. So if you watch this, you can see it doing that, right? So it's cambering inwards and it's twisting the shock. So we're gonna have to modify this slightly in order for it to sit dead straight and not twist the shock any longer. And then we can go ahead and figure out how we're going to get the bags on and prevent it from tearing again. So first thing I'm gonna do is just end up cutting here and playing around with this to try and get the angle straight, and then we can take it from there.
Put it all behind me, shouldn't I? But I see her in the back of my mind all the time. Like a fever, like I'm burning alive, like the sun. Good things don't last. Life moves so fast. I'd never ask who's better. She couldn't be more different.
Okay guys, so it is 7:10 on Thursday morning. Yeah, I worked a little bit late last night and came in early. So I need to switch pace from the Vauxhall. We are making lekker progress, but I do have other cars which are more urgent at the moment. So I'm just going to press pause on that for a second, just so we can get started on this car. So this Jazz was in here before for coilovers. We did a coilover install on the car. Came out nice. It was retrofitted from a Toyota Yaris set of coilovers, but the control arm bushes were shot on the car, so the car's back for poly control arm bushes this time around. And then, as you guys know, we got the engine mounts back for the Toyota. So the sun is rising now, which means I can go ahead and fit the engine mounts here and just remove the other two that we need to get out. So yeah, let me just move the Jazz over, and then we can get started on both of those cars. Once I have them stripped, I can send that parts to Andre, so he can get started on that, and then I'll switch back over to this car. This Polo is in here. He says the suspension seems to be sagging on the one side, so we're gonna check that out and see if we can find anything on it. Love these cars though. I owned one, and really one of my top favorites that I've ever owned, so yeah. Okay, so we got the mounts out of the 20 valve now. Oh yeah, let me just get my glasses. It was very rough, guys. I won't lie to you. It was extremely rough. because you need to drop the subframe. So I mean, it's not the biggest of jobs, but out in the sand where it's wet, it is kind of big. But we got both mounts out, so we're just gonna switch gears quickly over to the Jazz here. We just need to get the control arms off of here so we can send all our poly items away to Andre. And then yeah, the Jazz also has a slight sound when turning. The springs are clicking. Remember, we did retrofit coilovers into here, so there is going to be teething issues with any sort of retrofitting. But we're going to try and fit the original top hats onto this coilover setup and see what it does. So yeah, let's move the car, let's get back to work. Okay, what a day, what a day. And I've got the lower control arms. Am I saying it right? Yeah, I'm tired. The lower control arms, I've got them out and I've got them sent away, as well as the engine mountings on the Corolla, right? So that's at Andre. We're waiting for that to return in order to finish that car and the Corolla. You can see in the back here, I've already started stripping the Polo. We just did a health check on the suspension, so check the ball joints, check the tie rods, basically check the wheel bearings, the shocks, everything. The only thing that I noticed was the top strut mountings were done. They were sticking up a bit, so we're going to replace the top strut mountings, and then also the end links on the car are quite short, so I suspect this is where the noise is coming from that the customer was hearing. So I'm just going to throw new top strut mountings and new end links in the car quickly, put the wheels back on, and then at least this one will be done. So let's get into that quickly. Oh, before I jump over, I've also made a little bit of progress on Matthew's car. So here you can see this is like all the pieces that I need to weld together to make the purchase for this bags. So these need to be cleaned off, welded together and made, and then I need to make sure there is no rough edges at all that's going to damage our bags this time around. So okay, let's get back to doing some work. Safe.
My baby bad, my baby good, my baby all the things I need. My baby bust up the side, so my baby bust up the side, so my baby bad, my baby good, my baby all the things I need. My baby bust up the side, so bust up the side, so the things don't fall. I wanna take the picture, so this will last longer for me. Take my secrets, got them like precious money. I never want to hear you quiet, so I write songs for you. So I write songs for you. Opposition they call left and right, but I don't care. Opposition they are front, they leave you, but I die there. No more milk or water.
So that's a wrap for the Polo. Okay guys, so that's a wrap for the Polo. As you can see, it's standing ready to go. The sounds are gone, and the height is a little bit higher in the front now because it's not sagging because of the top hats anymore. So yeah, we are waiting on parts for the rest. So tomorrow morning I'm coming in early to, well, I think I'm coming in early to come and continue on the Vauxhall. So I'll catch you guys in the morning. Safe.
My baby bust up the side, my baby bad, my baby good, my baby all the things I need. My baby bust up the side, bust up the side, and so big party girl.
Good morning, goeiemorgen, Sambonani, Kunjani. We're back at the shop. It's the next day, and unfortunately, Uncle Bertie is feeling mischievous today. He's feeling very naughty because I actually got stuck on the road about 17 million times on my way to work this morning. The last thing I changed was the points on the engine. So I'm gonna just try and change that again to the other set that I took off before. But yeah, something's definitely wrong electronically on the bakkie. I'm maybe just gonna try and change the resistor as well, because as you see here, I've got 2 resistors, but one of them is not plugged in. So maybe I'm just gonna plug the new one in and see if it makes a difference as well. Yeah, so let's start on a cinematic converter for a change. Okay, so as you saw now, I got these cups done for Matthew's car. Yeah, I added a rubber over this lip to prevent it from being able to tear. This is going to catch the bag to prevent it from folding onto the fitting, which it did the last time, and breaking the threads. And then this is Loctited. I used the same fitting that they provided and just stepped it down just to avoid any other issues. So that's ready to go in. I got the one side in. I'm just waiting for the compressor to fill, and then I'll be able to check how it is up. So yeah, let's see.
I see online, Baba, see online. What's Ukairungan way to Ukairungan.
Okay guys, so it is Sunday. It's been a long ass week. Sunday evening, and I want to get home to my family. But yeah, I just came in just to start the Vauxhall, and as you can see, the bags are now working at the back. We still need to do leak testing on the car, but I finally got it off of the lift, and they seem to be collapsing fine. The only problem is that this car has a dead battery, so it's a bit of a hassle. But nonetheless, I am going to conclude the video here. So I hope that was enough loose ends to tie up. We still got a few things to finish in the next video, so I hope you guys will join me again, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It will come up now in the end of the video, and don't forget to like and comment on the video as well. All your support is highly appreciated. But for now, Bag Boys, we out. Peace.